guys. We're on our way back to the east side of Honolulu. Today we're actually going in for a treat. We are, and I'm very, very excited with this. We are working with an organization, nonprofit organization, where we will go through Hawaiian land looking or searching for seeds from native Hawaiian plants. And the idea of this is this program is going through the land looking for the leftovers of the seeds, and we are collecting those seeds so we can replant them, which is such a beautiful thing, because the idea of that is the restoration, right, and the perseverance of these native plants. And going into this journey as a plant-based eater, it allowed me to kind of think about those type of things too, the idea of sustainability, helping the environment. I was told that this is going to be about a 4-hour hike, so I came prepared, got some plenty rest the night before, and then we are going to muster out the journey, and hopefully it won't be too strenuous, but I'm always game for whatever comes. Hope you guys enjoy it through our lens.
As people who try to name plants, we try to pigeonhole things according to what makes sense to the look of the plant, or there's something indicative like genetic material. Plants don't play with those boundaries. They kind of have intermediate forms, so things kind of get weird. So sometimes you'll see a tree and then it'll be like, oh, this is the ID, and then people will say, what, that looks totally different than the other thing, and it's like, well, it's just what the expert opinion said. So there's going to be a lot of that on this hike today. I'm going to say this is this, and some of you will have doubts in your mind. You may question me, you may curse me, but the main point is that it is what it is. I should have done some housekeeping before. I'm going to use the words indigenous and endemic a lot. I think most people here know what that means, but for those of you who don't know what it means, it's just endemic is a very specific range of being native. So this sandalwood is endemic to the Hawaiian Islands only and nowhere else in the world. And something like the Kaunaoapehu is indigenous to Hawaii. So it's native here and elsewhere around the world, on many continents. And then I guess while we're here, because it's shady, oh, I guess usually it's in the sun, my bad. We'll go up a little bit more. Then I'll talk about other plants. We're gonna enjoy the breeze. There's this guy named Mark, the sandalwood guy, at these conservation conferences, and he grows the Big Island species, but he has a plantation in Waimea. And he force feeds you, here, try these roasted iliahi.
Is he the guy that just
yeah, everywhere. He's just here, try this. He's super, he looks kind of like a hobo in a way. But he is really fun. He's a really nice guy. But yeah, he grows Centaurum paniculatum, and he's just try this. Now imagine if it was wasabi. And I was like, okay.
Does it taste like wasabi?
No, well, the seed itself tastes like macadamia nut, actually. We'll start seeing it more often. They have these really bright red berries that look like jelly beans. Do not eat them like jelly beans. You'll probably have stomach problems and I don't know.
Death?
Unless you're into that, I
mean. So we're pretty much 4 or 5 hours in our hike with Protect and Preserve Hawaii, amazing nonprofit organization to cultivate and protect native plants and to obviously sustain them. Right now I'm I just feel so energized being around nature, being around Mara Earth. The scene is just unreal, undescribable with words, but yeah.
Yeah, it's very
Nowhere else can you see this beautiful landscape, the ocean in the background, mountains over here. Blessed. That's all I can say is blessed.
Tyrone Monterey. I'm actually a mechanic full-time. Yeah, for Land Rover and Jaguar as a master's technician. And then on the nights and weekends, I run a nonprofit, Protect and Preserve Hawaii. We're trying to work towards a sustainable Hawaii through conservation efforts, as well as creating educational opportunities for the community. We're also land steward to 330 acres of preservation land in the New Valley area. It's called Pio Valley. Trying to establish more programs with surrounding schools and youth and community. And on top of that, start working towards building an education center on top of our property that we do stewardship on. Stumbled across it at a city and county tax auction. So not looking for land, I actually wanted a studio or something like that. I ended up coming home with 330 acres and wanted to make the most out of it and have it benefit the most amount of people. So we started Protect and Preserve Hawaii in 2019 to do active stewardship. Yeah, we have events every weekend. You can find us at protectpreservehi.org or Protect and Preserve Hawaii on Instagram. We also take donations. There's a link at the top.
Hi, my name's Miles Kealoha Thomas. Part-time, so I have two jobs. I'm a researcher at the Bishop Museum with the Herbarium Pacificum. So it's the Bishop Museum's own herbarium in their botany department. And I work part-time as a field technician with the Plant Extinction Prevention Program. So today we just had a little huaka'i mauka, and we just kind of had an educational day of looking at plants, learning plants along the trail, native, invasive, looked at bugs, birds, everything. Just a day in the koi'iwi. Well, when I was young, my dad used to take me hiking all the time. It was more or less like forced hiking at first. Like, this weekend we're gonna go hiking. Like, no, I want to play video games with my friends. Like, no, we're going hiking. And then I just had this insatiable curiosity for like, what is this plant? Like, what are these things? And being raised on National Geographic and Discovery Channel and just always being outside and having really great teachers throughout school, I just got really into learning about all the different plants and animals and ecosystem, but I got really into plants. I'm actually in my dream job right now. I get to look at plants all day, research with really cool people. I have a really cruise job. I kind of just holo collect species, look at differences, and get to talk story with people. And then with the Plant Extinction Prevention Program, sometimes I just jump in a helicopter and we go up to the summit and go gallivanting in the forest all day. But a lot of it is dealing with rares of the rare, so it can be a little depressing sometimes because you have, say, like some species, there's only 1 or 2 plants that are known in the whole world on a single ridge, and you have to save that plant, that species. So that whole species hangs in the balance. But I work with really great people, work outside. My Bishop Museum hours is like, as long as it can make the hours and I do the work, then my boss is satisfied. So yeah, so if I can stay doing something like this, just working with plants and working in conservation and able to surf at some point, that's the dream. So right now I'm living the dream. Yeah. Not a problem. Alipik, yeah.
Hey guys, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Also turn on those notifications so you guys are made aware of when new content is released on this channel. If you have any questions or suggestions or ideas of where I should travel to or visit next, feel free to shoot them in the comments below. And if you are a vegan or plant-based business owner, share with me your links in the comments as well. I'd love to show some support. Aloha.